Hey everyone, how you doing? Imran, Web Squadron. Hope you're all okay. I thought I'd go live right now rather than waiting for another 16 minutes because I'm basically all set up and I can see some people are in like Pickstar, Sam White, and I'm sure some others will be popping in as well. Don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already because it massively helps the YouTube algorithm. Anyone who wants to understand what the algorithm is, it's all about how much engagement do your videos get. So if your videos get more people who click to watch it when they see a thumbnail and they hit like and they comment, all of this starts to add up and it kind of helps YouTube to share it out a lot more. Hey Stacey, hope you're alright, mate. Bit difficult to try and get to the bottom of your Flipkart issue without seeing the site, 'cause I wonder if there's something else coming in. And my question to you, Stacey, would be: Is that a native Elementor? Is that a native Elementor widget, or are you using a widget from elsewhere? Hey Bob, how are you? Yeah, it's morning for you. Great to see you again. And of course, it's nice to see you right at the start of the live chat and not normally how it used to be at the end, right? So yesterday, the last 24 hours have been ranks you up higher. So I had an unusual 36 hours where we had a client who, after we had a couple of little meetings here and there, and they were keen to users and they wanted us to modify their website. And we spoke about what we were going to do and change this and change that. And they were really, really keen. And one of the things that they were really keen on was to improve their page speed performance. And I said to them, yeah, it all depends on your plugins and what you've done. But once we've got access to your website, we'll look into it. Anyway, they paid their 50% deposit on Sunday night. Sunday night, I started looking into their website. Monday, I got back to them and said, done some improvements. However, your biggest issue is that you've got too many add-ons. I mentioned this yesterday. Royal Premier add-ons, Unlimited add-ons, and what was the other one? Royal Premier, Unlimited add-ons. There was a third one. They had as well. I can't remember that. Anyway, they had 3 Elementor add-ons. And I said, that's loading JavaScript. You add asset cleanup and you can improve it and all of that. Anyway, what I also said to them was, your page speed, you can only improve so much because a chunk of your score is the server speed. And what they then said to me was, right, okay, can you get in touch with their hosting provider? I'm not going to mention who their hosting provider is. In fact, I will. It's Liquid Web. As I get in touch with them, sort it out with them. They did something, I don't know what they did. Can you discuss it with them and sort it out? And I was like, whoa, hold on. That's not actually what we agreed to do for you. We're going to improve your website. If there is anything that is affecting the speed, which could be your host provider, that's not on us. Because right before I started, I said to them, have you considered going to SiteGround or someone else? No, I want to stay with Liquid Web. Okay, fine, you want to stay with Liquid Web, but it is hitting your server speed. Basically, the server speed's like this on Liquid Web, all over the place, right? And you can clearly see that on a blank page, I got the score from like 37% to 97 after I did asset cleanup, stopped some stuff happening, custom load fonts, blah, 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 blah. Blank page. But I said, you're not getting from 97 to 100. You need to be at 100 because of your server speed. Anyway, she then said, well, I'm really not happy now. Your job is to improve my website, and if that means talking to the server people, you need to do that. And I was like, whoa, hold on, that's extra. Anyway, we ended it. We didn't go any further. She then got very, I don't want to say nasty, but she got a little bit funny over the fact that she doesn't care that we did about 5 hours work for her. And I thought, you know what, I can't be arsed with this. Right, here you go. Here's your full refund. Go on. Go find someone else who's going to do it for you. Which is what she probably will do. But I just felt like it was a reminder of how, It was a reminder of how some people assume that when you build their website or you make over their website or you're going to improve their performance and responsiveness, it needed a lot of work doing this website. It looked very dated. They also assume that you're also going to go and do their host provider server speed as well. Even after you've suggested a different server they should use. Nope, they want to stick with who they are. And I was like, forget this, right? Forget this. It was a lucrative project. I must advo. It was a good project, okay? But they don't want to be part of it. So I was like, forget it. Not they don't want to be part of it. Hey, Tara Kangas. Hey, Jeff Tincher as well and everyone. I could see your comments coming in. But I just thought, it's not worth it. And in some way, by finding out that this is how they were early on, saves you from hitting more shit later on in the project. Because this night shows that she came across really nice. You know, she listened, she reflected, she understood what was being asked or questions I had for her. She engaged. But then, the minute they hit a little thing that they're not happy with, boom, she changed, completely changed her tone, the way she wrote. I thought, forget this. Better to get out now than to get in too deep. I found it a bit funny. I did find it funny as well. I did find it funny. A little bit funny because it was a bit like, you know. Jeff Tincher, headache clients, absolutely. Yes, Sam. You know, when they get passive aggressive and you kind of feel like, what point of me improving your website speed and your performance and a complete makeover as well, what point did you interpret that to mean? Oh yeah, here's the other thing she also wanted me to do, and I said no. She got a lot of spam on her email account a year ago, or some point within the last year. She then got Google to do a DMARC against her email account. How stupid is this? You do a DMARC against your email account. Now, all of her emails get classed as spam because she's got a DMARC against it. She goes, can you sort that out? What? You put a DMARC on your email and you want me to remove the DMARC? No. Yeah, Emmanuel, sorry, just a quick question here. Emmanuel said, site's not rendering correctly in the TV. The trouble is, Emmanuel, right, is what resolution is the TV? What resolution is the TV? And also, so sometimes resolution will matter. Also, it could be that, like, how's the website been built? If it's using percentages, that can mess things up as well. Exactly, Sam. Do you know what I mean? DMARC on her email, and now her emails are not working properly, and she's wondering why. I'm a bit like, because you put a DMARC on your flipping, email. Yeah, takes out as large, but I'm sure you would, Sam. Yeah, I'm sure you would. But yeah, I mean, it was a little bit disappointing because it was a good project, and I actually did something. I actually went against my own advice. Do you know what I did? I set up a discovery call meeting with her and I didn't charge her for it. I was like, oh no, we're definitely going to work together. Let's just have one more meeting. I didn't charge her for it. And it reminded me of how you don't do discovery calls for free. So don't do this. So remind yourself, no matter how nice you think a client relationship's going to be, no matter how much you think, hey, we're going to work superbly well together. Don't forget to hit like if you're watching now. Always, always, always charge for a discovery call. Okay, it's your time. All right, and you gotta remind clients that it's not just a general meeting. Hey, let's go for a walk in the park. No, this is a consultation meeting. Okay. Sometimes, if like an accountant or someone is trying to sell you their services and they want you to work with them, usually there's no charge, right? But if you go to an accountant, you go, right, here's what I want sorting out. Can you do this for me? They're going to charge you for the time. There's a difference between when do you and when do you not charge for a discovery call. So let's break this down now, okay? you got a lawyer, you got an accountant, you got a web designer or a consultant for something else, architect, right? If they are trying to sell you, I'm the client, they're trying to sell you the service, right? So they're contacting me, they want me to use them. They won't charge. So let's say I cold email 5 businesses. I call you up. I send you an email. I find you on social media. I'm not going to charge you at that point because I'm trying to get leads, right? However, if I now go to the web designer and I go, right, here's what I want doing. Can you do it for me? I go to a lawyer. I have a problem with my family. What can I do? Or criminal law or whatever, right? Negligence law. Or I go to an accountant. I need you to sort out my books. I've got this, I've got that. I'm paying this amount of tax. I go to an architect. I need you to draw up these, tell me, can you do this? And what if I did this? And what if I put an extension here? You now have to pay for the advice. If a lawyer contacts all of you because he's desperate for work, to get in touch with you from the get-go, they'll do it off their own back. But the minute you want to work with them now and you now want that advice, hey George, that is when you now pay for it kicks in. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because some people, I've mentioned it in the how to get clients video, in the how to start a web design business. I've put it on some social media and some people have come back to me with direct messaging going, yeah, but how do you justify it? At what point do you do it and don't you do it? And that for me is the simplest way to explain it. And I will put this all in a video, okay? Because when you're sending out a cold email, that's just you doing it off your back. You can't say to someone, hey, I emailed you, now you got to pay for it. They'll be like, well, I didn't say email me. But the minute they come to you and now they want you to give them ideas for what to do, well, that's your time, that's your skill, that's your profession, that's your bullshit, that's whatever you want to call it, okay? So that's where you have to kind of go, no, that's what you got to pay for. Hey, Dave, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, so it was an interesting scenario. Another interesting scenario is someone else got in touch with me about 5 days ago, and they want to build a website in Elementor, right? They want to build a website in Elementor on mobile inside a car, so can't tag anyone. Thank you, George. You're on mobile but inside a car. Thanks for clarifying that. Basically, this client wants to use, hey Zanti, how are you? Notice you're doing different types of videos now, not just about websites or Minecraft and stuff. You're doing stuff about life as well. Okay, so this potential client, hey Gene, wants to build a website with Elementor. But they've gone and bought a theme. Right? This theme is completely block driven. You cannot edit any of the built pages in Elementor. You can add a brand new page which is built in Elementor, but the header, the footer, the home page, the sliders, everything is locked into the theme. You can't even go into the theme, the block editor like WordPress classic editor to change anything. If you go in and all you get is like a shortcode. You can't even change it. If you want to change it, you're going to have to go into the theme editor. And I said to them, if you want to use Elementor, you have to build from scratch. You can't use this theme. Oh, but I really like the look of it. Yeah, but you can't do it unless you pay for someone to very nitpickily go and modify the theme editor, and then you start to open a can of worms. All right? So I've advised them, look, it's up to you. If you want to use that theme, you're going to have to find someone else to work with you. If you want to use Elementor, I'll work with you, but I am not guaranteeing that we will completely replicate what that theme does, because that theme's been built to do certain things a certain way. To start to think about what is it exactly you want. And what they did was, they just, oh yeah, I want to build a website in Elementor. Oh, there's loads of themes. Oh, I like that theme. And they went and bought a theme. And I'm like, what'd you do that for? What'd you do that for? But anyway, they went and did it before I ever spoke to them. So, you know, but they want to use Elementor. They want to have some control over it. I even said to them, even if you don't use Elementor and you use this theme, and I did a screenshot because I did say to her, send me the theme. And very nicely, she did send me the theme, and I installed it on one of my test sites. And I sent her a screenshot. You have to go into Theme Customizer. You have options on the left-hand side. Shall I show you the theme? Do you want to see the theme? Do you want me to show you the theme? Who wants to see the theme? I'm not going to show it to you if you don't want to see the theme. Give me a hell yeah if you want to see the theme. Give me a hell yeah. Hey, David Walls. Mihir, do you think that web design could be replaced by AI? Actually, Mihir, there are. I was looking at two solutions for AI. One of them is really shit. Okay, I'm not going to even talk about that. There's another one that has been built by a relatively well-known company, but I've asked them, I need full access so I can do a proper review on it. I don't want to pay to do a full review. So give me full access so I can do a proper review because it looks very interesting. And here's something else interesting about it. It might work with Elementor. I don't know. Right, Bob is saying, yeah, okay. Hey, Ernesto, how are you? I mean, the thing is, though, about AI with websites, what I will say is this. All the AI is going to do is give you a rough look. So you might say, I want a flower website. It's going to pull over images, wording, rough layout. You're still going to have to go in and modify it. And in some way, an AI website is a bit like getting a theme and then unpicking the theme. Oh, don't want that, want this. Isn't it quicker for you just to build from scratch? Isn't it builder just to build from scratch? Right, okay, so let me see if I can... whoa, okay, right, let me just modify my monitor. Because I'm on the wrong monitor. Is that right now? Yeah, there we go, right, okay. So let me now show you... in fact, let me just change my screen. Get rid of that. I hate the dock. Sometimes I really hate the MacBook dock. Right, okay, look. So if I go over to the theme, here's the theme. Why have I got that one there? Ugh. This is a test website, by the way, okay? So here's the theme, Jelly Bean. It's called Jelly Bean, okay? Jelly Bean theme, right? Jelly Bean theme. And if I go to customize now for the theme, right? Okay, ignore the image. By the way, can you ignore the images? Because this is just pulling through my test website images, right? But anyway, it's a theme, right? It's built. You know, there's the theme, okay? Here's your options to modify. Look at this. Homepage. So you want to modify the subscribe bit. You want to modify the fonts. You want to modify the links. You want to modify, I don't know, the About Me section. I mean, look at this. This is awful. This is how you would edit it. This is how you would edit it. General theme options. You do your colors there. Page. It's awful. It's awful. The page. Look at it. This is awful. This is awful way. The content slider. I mean, the control you have on here is absolutely shit. Look at the content slider. Look. Where's your options to modify it? Where's your options to modify it? Hey, where's your options to modify it? There are none. Okay then, page options. No, it's not there. Theme options. Oh, it's not there. Right. And look, if you try and edit this page, let me show you the page now, right? Let's get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that. Right, let's go to the page, right? Here's the page, right? If I go to edit, watch this, right? If you try and edit with Elementor, you're going to get this message. Look at that, right? You're going to get this message. There is no template, right? Let's go back to WordPress editor. Yep, continue back to WordPress editor. Look, there it is. Look, classic. You can't edit. You can't edit. You can't edit it unless you do it in what I was just showing you, which was over here, customize, and all of this crap over here, homepage sections. It is absolutely goddamn flipping Stupidly awful. Which bit you talking about? What's in the jelly bean option at the top? Oh, right, yes. Yeah. Okay, let me show you. So this bit over here, right, let me click it. All it does is take you to a page to show how to get started. Look at that. It's a video. That's all it is. Or how to set the home page up manually. So let's click that. So look, here it is. It's just that, look, this is the tips they give you. How to set the home page up. No kidding. Settings and reading. This is so complicated. It's not complicated at all. What about the documentation over here? Look, it's just like, look, the content slider, right? It doesn't really... I mean, come on. This is ridiculous, right? This is just ridiculous, right? It's just... It's rubbish. It's rubbish, mate. It's rubbish. Anyway, that's all I'm going to share about that. Boop. Hi, you can see me down here and you can see me up there. Boop. Like that. Do you know what I mean? And that theme was $59. Someone has paid $59 for that theme, basically. But they still want to use Elementor, and I've gone back to them and said, you don't need that theme, number one. And they said, oh, but the developer said you can still use Elementor. Yeah, for every other page. But your home page and your shop page, you can't really do bugger all with it. Do you know what I mean, Sam? Can you, right now, you're all getting my version of it. Imagine me for the first time looking at this and going, what the balls is this? What is this? What have you purchased? And I get really animated sometimes about my feelings and what I think. But I'm telling you, I was like, basically what I said to them is, they want to work with me. Great. They watch our videos. They know who I am. They want to work with me. Great. Then I dig a bit deeper. Then they tell me about the theme. And I said, right, can you send it to me? Before we do anything, I'm going to give you 10 minutes of my time for free. Can I just install it and have a look? And the minute I saw it, it's like, right. Hey, Pavel, how you doing? Do you know something, George? You're absolutely... Hey, Mahboob. So, George, you're absolutely right. But, I don't like to mess around with child themes and stuff. Yeah, Mahboob, Tuesday and Thursday, we always do the late live show. Well, basically, Sam, I've said to them, look, you want to do it, we've got to do it in Elementor. And I'm not promising that we will completely replicate what you've got on the other one. Because there might be stuff in there that does whatever it does. But we can get as close as possible. Absolutely, Pete. And I think this is where, very rarely do I ever recommend a theme to a client. So if you're doing a directory website, I think loads of you know I do like the My Listing theme. I do like that. I would recommend that. Can you imagine? Here's a really funny situation, right? I want you to just imagine this. Can you imagine if this client had installed this theme and then they said they want to use Bricks Builder? Tell me what the problem is. Some of you will totally get it. Imagine this client who's got the Jelly Bean theme, right? Hey, Antony, imagine they've got this and they now want to use Bricks Builder. Tell me what the problem is. You're going to get this pretty quick, if you know what we're talking about here. They want Jelly Bean, but they want to use Bricks Builder. Tell me what the problem is. I have worked with blog websites, Santhi. Have you got a question about the filtering of them or stuff? Exactly, Dave. Bricks is a theme. Can you imagine if this client had come to me and gone, hey, I want to use this. I want to use Jelly Bean, but I also want to do it in Bricks. Can you imagine? How would you respond to that? How would you respond? Would you even respond? Can you imagine that? Would you even respond, or would you just stare at them and go, what the fuck, right? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, can you imagine that? And there's bound to be, a lot of people still think Bricks is a plugin. and you have to kind of go, no, it's a theme. It's pretty damn good as well. Earwax flavored jelly bean, like in Harry Potter. So, hey Michael, by the way, great to see you as well. So it's been a funny few days. So we've got one client where the job just went completely south. We've got this client where they're all over the place at the minute with their theme. There's another client who hopefully will confirm their job starting this week. We're just waiting for them to have their final internal meeting with their staff to make sure they're agreed on everything. There's someone else who approached us in January 2021. We had a conversation. They want a yoga meditation website. They're going to sell courses. They're going to have videos on their membership, blah, 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 blah. Then they went quiet, and I chased them, and they were like, they're not ready yet because they've got stuff to sort out. January 2021. Remember that? January 2021. I got a WhatsApp message of them today. Like, talk about out of the blue, and now they want to continue. But I've already said to them, we need to have a quick meeting, a quick chat. Just a quick one, just a quick chat. Check, what you definitely want. But my prices are very, very different to where I was in January 2021. And I would say whatever price I gave them then, that is not the price we'll be using now. And also, you're more educated and knowledgeable over techniques and how to build it and what you would do there as well. Yes, Jeff, my answer would be sure, and I would just use bricks and not even use jelly. Hey, look, Jeff's got a pretty good answer there. Cry me a river. Zanti, I don't have much experience of blogs. Newsletter integrations. I've not done a newsletter integration. Is that pulling through news items from elsewhere you thinking of? Oh, really, Erling? Really, Erling? Normally the comments all come through. The trouble is, for Erling, did you use a rude word? Sometimes YouTube automatically blocks it, and I don't often see or know about it. Did you use a rude word or anything? Because sometimes automatically YouTube blocks it. Happened to Pickstar a while ago, I think. I think it blocked something he'd said. And we never got to the bottom of it, and I actually had to go in and make sure he wasn't blocked. Hi Claudius, how you doing? Hey, look, you're not joined late. I've actually gone live late. Tuesday and Thursdays we go live at a later time. Please don't forget to hit like if you have not hit like already. It's basically going to help more people find our channel, and kind of says to YouTube, hey, people like watching and engaging, so share this out with other people. Oh, right. Hey, Mia. Mia, did you get that email I sent you about the Facebook stuff? Really, Erling? If you add a link, though, to the live chat, it won't show up. But if you add a link to the YouTube videos, they should be all right. Hey, take care, George. Take it easy. Hey, Emmanuel. Just double-checking the comments that come in here. Pete, I've just quoted today from my phone. Wow. Really, Pete? 20,000 build? Wow. What kind of website is this? Is it a one-pager? Yeah, I know what you mean, Sam. I have really fallen out of love with doing e-commerce websites. If I've got to do it, I'll do it. But I have fallen out of love with it because there's so much more effort required, especially payment gateways, then testing the payments, making sure all the emails go out, blah, 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 blah. Zanti, we've used MailerLite. MailerLite's really good. ActiveCampaign is really good. We don't use MailChimp. Sending out newsletters is actually quite simple once you get into a process of doing it. So you got to kind of decide, are you going to do one newsletter a week, 3 a week, 5 a week? How are you going to do it? Set a routine and then just decide on what you're going to say and how you're going to approach it, and just do it. Just do it. The chat should display after the live video, though. Normally it should still display. Okay, Pete. Multiple courses, membership area, blog shop. And this company, obviously 20,000. Are they a big company? Are they like a big company, or are you just or have you just quoted them 20,000 and then you're gonna see what they say? Are they a big company? Come on, Pete, tell us a little bit more about them. Don't name them, just tell us a bit more. Yeah, I mean, I don't think ACSS or Elementor or both parties have any ambition to get them to support one another at the moment. Best website speed guru, who do you use? Well, hate to say it, but I use my own tips, and I've put videos out there for page speed performance and stuff like that. So I use my own tips and tricks, and they seem to work. You know, go watch our page speed 2022. There is someone called Vikas. He's done a really long video. However, I feel like his video was really long didn't have to be that long, really. Hey Artif, how you doing? Main man Artif. Yeah, I mean, what Pete says is completely true. MailChimp I don't like. MailerLite is really good. However, we had a few issues where MailerLite was sending out newsletters 2 weeks after it was scheduled. But we don't have that issue anymore. We think it was just a glitch they had last year. ActiveCampaign costs money, but it's really, really good. If I wasn't going to use ActiveCampaign, I would go for MailerLite. Hey, Ernesto, you're right, mate. If you weren't going to use ActiveCampaign, you got to pay for, depending on how big the audience or your subscription list is. MailerLite is really, really good. It's kind of really good. MailChimp, I feel like everyone goes to MailChimp because they were one of the first ones to come out, right? You know, they made, they're marketed so much, and everyone goes, oh, it's a monkey. Oh, we love the monkey. Let's scratch its chin. And everyone loves it. But MailChimp, I never advise. Unless you've already built up a subscription list on MailChimp and all of that, don't do it. Go switch to MailerLite. And like Pete's just said, you can build your form in MailerLite and get the embed. In fact, if you go to... No, sorry, I'm wrong. Our website uses ActiveCampaign. We used to use MailerLite as an embedded code. Okay, Pete states, offer coaching services to spiritual industry. Really? What, like quantum human design? Is this like... Yeah. So, when you say spiritual, is it like... Because I'm speaking to another company as well. I think they do, stuff like that. Well, to be honest, Pete, if they're turning over that amount of money, right, okay, your 20,000 should be a drop in the ocean for them. So, well done, Pete. You've done really, really well. Have I tested Shortcut? I had a look at Shortcut. I haven't invested in Shortcut. I'm waiting because I still feel like there's a few things they still need to sort out in it. I know people that have used Shortcut and they quite like it. However, Shortcut for me only works for a certain type of market. So when you're doing downloadable items and stuff like that, or you need to have the product, the cart and the checkout all on one page so you get that quick conversion. So selling courses, memberships, that is where Shortcut can work really, really well. And we might consider it going forwards. I still feel like it's very, very early days at the moment. So I'm not going to actively go out and promote it. But I do know people that use Shortcut. Jimmy, skating choreographer, he's used it. He really likes it. He's not here at the moment. But people that have used it do rate it. But I would say go and test it out. Or even join the Shortcut or whatever the Facebook group is called. Go and join the Facebook group and look at the comments. Look at what people are saying. Problems, issues, stuff like that. How do they feel about it? There you go. Yeah, and I'm interested in the Shaw members as well with just how that operates and works. Yeah, the Black Friday deal they had was really good. Antonio, yeah, yeah, I agree, Antonio. I don't think ACSS and Elementor will ever really combine together at the moment. Please don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. I'm going to keep saying it until you do it, really. You got to keep doing it. We don't always get a lot of likes. I'm pretty sure all of you do, but we get a fair amount of views. Not a huge amount. Don't get me wrong. We don't get a huge amount of views, okay? Which I always find surprising. I'm still trying to get to the bottom of why, whenever we put out a video, our views are quite low. They're quite low. Whereas other people can put out a video, and I'm not talking about the big people, I'm talking about people that are actually around the same subscription mark as me. They put out a video and they get like 4 times, 5 times the amount of views I get in the first hour or two or the day. And I sometimes sit there trying to work out why, how, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I think I know why, but I won't say it. You know. Pete, can you remind us what the Shore Triggers beta is as well? Is that like Zapier? Can you remind me what the Shore Triggers is? Is that like automation or something like that? Oh, I don't know, Sam. I mean, look, I'm not lying. I do get a bit jealous, right? I do get jealous. You know, you put out a video and like, you know, I might, half a day goes and it goes, hey, you got 200 views. And I'm like, really? Is that it? Is that it? And then someone else puts out a video and they got like 1,000. And I'm like, what? How do they get that? How do they get that? But I suppose that's just the way it is. One thing I do want to start doing, and I need to find a way of how to do it, is there seems to be a lot of WordPress conferences all the time. You know, they tend to be, a lot of them are online. And I want to try and get myself onto them more just so I can talk more at other forums and events as well. But I have to approach people at the moment. Right, let's just check the comments coming in. David uses Shortcut on a website to take donations. That sounds really, really good. Yep, Zapier kind of thing. AIS. Oh, what's this? Okay. What is AIS? I've not heard of this. What's AIS then? Am I missing something here? What is AIS? Hey, don't worry, Claudius. Don't worry. It's weird, isn't it, Zanti? It's always weird. You put out a video and you keep going, ooh, is this gonna get like 1 million views? And you go, oh no, it's not. Yes, what I meant, Erling, in terms of talk more is like, at the moment, we obviously do the videos, we do the live chats. But if there was like a conference or an event where I could go and just talk about some WordPress subject matter or something like that. Because I don't want to sound funny here. I don't want to sound funny here, but at a lot of these events, it's the same speakers. Have you noticed that at loads of these events, right, over the last 3-4 years, they're the same speakers and they talk about the same thing? Have you noticed that? They just talk about the same thing and they tweak it a little bit, but it's exactly the same topic. Oh, this is how I started off and this is what we do. And half of them, it's more about their life. And I'm a bit like, people didn't join this talk to find out about your life. They joined to find out about SEO, performance, security, you know, how can I win as an agency? How do I get clients? How do I watch out for dodgy clients? How do I say no? Discovery calls. When is it right and not so good to charge for them? You know, how do I scale up? People want to know about that. I don't give a fuck about your life. I'm really sorry. Do you know how many times? Maybe, Michael, maybe, yeah. But I always feel like, you know what? I always feel like the more I can do to help you guys out, and girls, and people, and everyone else, and your pets, to just think about your work differently and how you approach things, then I always feel better. I always feel better about it. Yeah. Hey Brett, great to have you. Yeah, and that's the thing, Brett. Let me tell you, yeah. So I've written books. In fact, let me just get you one of my books. Hold on, let me get you one of my books. There you go. Disconnect. You can get this from Amazon, by the way. So it's pretty cool book. Right, anyway. Why did I even get the book? What was I going to say? Why did I even get the book? I don't remember why I got the book. What was I talking about? Shit, I can't even remember why I got the book. Oh yeah, that was it. So I used to go to a lot of writing festivals, talk to literary agents, publishers, other writers. And I went to this one event in the UK called the York Festival of Writing. I went 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 5 years in a row. Cost a lot of money because it was 3-day events, right? So you stay there, all of that, right? And I soon learned, let me just shut this door, by the way. Shut the door, there we go, right. I soon learned that a lot of these flipping events, right, yeah. Oh yeah, go and search on Amazon. There we go. Go and search on Amazon. Yeah, go and search on Amazon. So a lot of these events, a lot of the speakers who, there's like a sci-fi, someone who's written loads of science fiction books, fantasy books. They had some big writers there, people who've published and are very famous, right? Do you know something? J.K. Rowling's agent nearly took me on in 2012 for this book. You see this book here? They nearly took me on for this book, but their editor didn't like it. And it was like, but the agent likes it, but the editor didn't like it. And I was like, forget this. Anyway, a lot of these speakers at this writing event, you go there to learn about science fiction, how they, what works for them, how the ideas come in their heads, how they formulate the world, the characters, the prose, the action, first person, third person, omnipresent, all of this stuff, right? 9 times out of 10, right, they'll be at the front, right? They'll be stood there with their book, like that. They'll be like that, with their book, and they're going, so I started writing, and I couldn't, and no one wanted to publish it. So I lost my job, lost my family, blah, 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 blah. I then ended up sleeping on my friend's couch, blah, 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 blah. And you're sat there thinking, what the fuck? I don't care that you were eating pizza 1 week old underneath the sofa. I don't give a shit, right? I just want to know about, how did you write? Where did your ideas come? What were your tips and tricks? And every year I was getting madder and madder and madder. And when the last time I went to this event was in 2015. And I remember I went, and I literally went just to meet old friends. And we didn't attend any of the lectures. We just sat in a seating area, and we just sat there talking and joking and all that. Because you know what? We all realise, what are we paying for? What are we paying for? Right? What are we paying for? Sorry, I went on a complete tangent there, but I get so annoyed. Like, there was one event that was run by someone on a WordPress event, and it was talking about, the thing is, Brett, it wasn't even a good Combat Kid story even. It was so like, it wasn't even good. It wasn't even inspiring. I kept hoping that he died on the sofa, but he didn't because he was there presenting. But I kept thinking, give me a twist. Tell me you died. Tell me you died. But no, they didn't. So someone was doing is one of these WordPress events 2 years ago, and they were talking about security, and they were like this. This is how they were. They were talking to the screen because it was done virtually, right? They were like, what's more important than anything else? Security. When you open your website, security. When you log in, security. When you get someone to buy something, security. When they check out, security. I thought, fucking hell. I bet he's single. I bet this guy, right, has never had a relationship. Can you imagine him going on a date? You know, he's on a date with someone and she's like, hey, should we go off to the bedroom? You know, hey, you know, should we get jiggy with it? And he's like, hold on. We need to get protection. Do you know why? Security. What a fucking dick, man. What's the problem? Man, hey, time pass. How you doing? Anyway, sorry, I went on a complete tangent there. But I do find a lot of these WordPress events, I want to go in and I want to be different. I want to bring it in. I want to talk about the good stuff and all of that. Yeah, security in it, Michael. Sorry, everyone. Anyone who's just joined in is probably wondering, what the heck is he talking about? Security, is this a firewall chat today? Don't forget to hit like if you're liking the chat, and even if you're not liking it, just hit the like, right? Put a comment in. It all helps. But yeah. Hey, Emmanuel, to be honest, right, if Depictor has a pro version, I will ask them to give me a copy. I have to be honest, I'm not going to review it unless they give me a copy, so I will approach them. Hey, Bob. Hope you're all right, mate. Go take care of yourself, all right? But it's great to have you here. You can all relate to what I'm saying, though, isn't it? What I'm saying, you must know this now. You join a live chat and they just start talking about, you know, where they started off. And often I'm like, you know, if they said to me, I had a web design agency and it went like this, boom. Everything went wrong. The clients, the payments, what you're building, malware, issues, everything breaking. And then this is what I did to learn and turn it around. That's different. You know why? Because it relates to the web design. It relates to something you're going to go, yeah, I've been there. Ooh, I think I'm going to go there. Ooh, better watch out for that. It's relatable. But when someone tells me, oh yeah, I didn't have a job, I was writing a book, oh man, I had to sleep on my friend's sofa, oh, it was really, really bad, and then my friend wasn't happy, and my friend was married and had 5 kids, and they weren't happy, and I said, yeah, but where do I go, because this sofa, I ain't got anywhere to go, oh my god, bleh. You don't care, right? You don't care. You sort of look at them and go, well, why were you at your friend's house? Why were you ruining your friend's marriage and family? Because I kid you not, this author, he almost wanted you to feel sorry for him. And he was like, yeah, my friend's wife didn't even like me. Flipping heck, mate. You're in their house, sleeping on their sofa, and your friend is married and got 3 or 4 kids. And you're wondering, and you weren't even bringing any money in because you're just eating leftovers, pizzas, whatever. And you're wondering why she weren't happy, and you kind of think you complete and utter dick. I don't know, Michael. I think at that point I just zoned out. All I could think of, right, was at that point in time, I really wished I was a mutant and I could laser beam that author's ass off the stage. I wanted to just like get him off the stage, right? Oh man, it just and that's kind of like what I want to do. I want to do some more talks and stuff. But I do find the same people. Like there's one person, I'm not going to mention their name. They are on a lot of conferences, virtual and physically, and they talk a lot about LinkedIn. So I'm not going to say their name. If I say the name, you're going to know straight away who I mean. I'm not going to say their name. I'm not starting a data security company, but I could do, couldn't I? What would I call it? I know what I'd call it. Security. But this person, they attend a lot of virtual website WordPress events. They attend a lot of physical events as well. Their specialty is LinkedIn, but they say the same bloody thing, and they charge for stuff that I tell all of you for free in my videos. Go sort your social bio out. Go and connect with people. Engage in conversation, right? Post regularly. They charge you to help you do that. Well, I've just told you what you need to do, right? Because it ain't flipping rocket science, right? You know your bio in, so let's get serious now. You know your bio in LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, basically anywhere where you're promoting your business, right? You need to cover off 3 things because you only have limited characters. You're not able to put in all of this stuff in your little bio bit, right? It's limited. What do you do? What do you do? Seriously, I'm asking you right now. In fact, you know what? Let's get it on screen. Should we do it on screen? Yeah, let's do it on screen. Let's do it on screen, okay? Because it's going to make more sense if I show you this on screen. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here we go. Right. So number 1. Right, there we go. Let's shrink all this down. Whoa, don't want you to see my emails. Don't want you to see my email. That's all secret shit, you know. Does your social bio stand out? Sorry, first question. Nice one, Sam. Time Pass. Is there a way to automate cold... I'm not sure that's a good idea, Time Pass, because then it doesn't feel personal. If you do automating of cold emails, that's not very personal, and I don't think you're going to get much results. Hey, Batags, how you doing? Right, does your social bio stand out? Is it optimized? So what you're going to do is cover off 3 things in your social bio, right? You got to cover off 3 things. Number 1, right? Let me just close this down because otherwise it gets in the way. Right, number 1, why would you want to know me? What is it about you? You're going to tell them, there's got to be something that attracts them to read on with your social bio. Why would you want to know me? Well, I'm a website creator and mentor. Look, you could put an emoji as well with when you're doing that bit of your bio, right? Number 2, what's the second thing they want to know? The second thing, how can you help them? How are you going to help them? Creating high converting solutions for your business. Creating high converting solutions for your business. Think about that. The third thing, how can they find out more? How can they find out more? Get our mastery modules and hire us for consultation. So if I now show you my LinkedIn, if I go to my LinkedIn account, and I'm probably showing you more than you need to see. Boop. Right, let me go into my account, right? Let's go to my account, my LinkedIn account. Come on, come on, come on. Get to my page, right? Let me show you here. Here you go. Look at my bio. Look at my bio, okay? Let's just zoom in on the screen a little bit there. Let's just zoom in on the screen. It doesn't look so good when you zoom in, right? But here we go. Website creator and mentor, creating high converting solutions for your business. Get our mastery modules and hire us for consultation. SEO page, right? Get your stuff in. Make your bio be more than just, right? Your bio that you do has to be more than just, I have a dog. I love archery. I love to go shopping. I love swimming. You know, how is that going to help you get leads or find someone who's going to want to work with you? And then in tiny little writing say, oh yeah, I'm a web designer. No, get it out there in front of people so they know what you do and who you are and how you're going to help them. Otherwise, they're not going to want to engage with you. Yeah, by the way, though, Pete is making a good response there. Watch out for GDPR. So Time Pass. Did you watch my video on how... Right, time pass. Did you watch my video on how to start a web design business? So this is my question for time pass. Did you watch my video on how to start a web design business? We released it... I can't remember when we released it now. About a week ago. Probably less than that. Can you go and check our videos, how to start a web design business? Because I cover off cold emailing. In fact, let me get you the link for it. Does anyone remember the video for that? What is going on here? Sorry, YouTube's being a bit slow. It's not letting me get into my video thing. Come on. Yeah. No, you haven't. Seriously, time pass. What are you doing? You need to watch this video, right? Okay? You need to watch this video. So let me get you the video, right? Here we go. Yeah, I know you've watched half, but did you look at the timestamp? And this is why I say to everyone, you need to watch the whole video. So, here you go. Here's the timestamp, right? Oh, flipping heck. I've just gone and clicked the wrong thing. Gone and clicked the wrong thing. Right, here you go. Right, hold up. Hold up, everyone. Start at that time. Copy. Right. Here's the bit about cold emailing, right? This is the timestamp. You need to go watch that. That is going to cover you off with for the timestamp. Hey, Lorenz, how you doing? Yeah, Brett, long walks on the beach, right? Like, I want a website. I'm not going to go, we're not going to go kick sand. We're not going to play with the sand. Maybe you will. I don't know. It depends on your clients. Maybe you build erotic websites. I don't know. But yeah, go and watch that video. That is now timestamped for you on the cold emailing. So here's what you need to do. I'll tell you now to save you watching it, but I do want you to watch it because there's other stuff you need to think about. If you were going to cold email a pet store because you want to build their website, right? You want to build their website. You will send them an email which is about their current website. Have you thought about changing this? You'll put an image of an example hero banner. You'll try and mention like how some of your content is broken. You're on page 20 for Google. Your shop is very cluttered. Have you thought about making it more structured and clean? You got to talk to them. What you don't want to be doing is what too many people do is, hi, I'm an SEO advisor. I can make your website get to page 1. And I'm like, what? And they just send out these random, voiceless little rubbish emails. Hey, I build webs. Do you know how many people contact me and go, yeah, we looked at your website. We think you need help. I'm a website designer. Get in touch if you want us to rebuild your website. And I'm like, have you even looked at my website? Have you even looked at my website? Hi, I noticed that you're not on Google. Yeah, we are on Google. Hi, your page speed performance. We can make your website be really responsive. Yeah. And then when you click their link, just to look at what they've got the most rubbish website ever. And you go, right, you're a responsive expert. I'll tell you what, respond to this. Here's my responsive answer. And you know what? I'm going to give it to you in 3D. Like that. Oh, man. Look, if anyone falls off their chair laughing, I'm really sorry. I get carried away sometimes with how I feel. And that's how I would be on stage. Maybe that's why I'm never, ever going to get a gig to talk on stage. Because the organisers would be like this. What the hell's he going to say now? What's he going to say now? Put your trousers back on. What's he going to say now? Right. Erling, anyone have advice for a hosting company, for a company that has 4 news outlets? I don't know. I'm going to let someone try and advise, Erling. I don't think I can advise on that. Pavel, does your care package have a minimum term? No. Ours are monthly. Well, no, let me readdress that. Ours are monthly, so you can come and go when you want. But if you pay annually, you get a discount. You get a 20% discount if you go... No, not 20%. That's wrong. It's not 20%. It's not 20%. It's 15%. I think it's about 15%. You get a 15% discount. So monthly, But if you pay annually, you get roughly a 15% discount. Basically, it's like 10 months. If you pay for 1 year, you get it for 10 months. The value of it, something like that. I could even have my own Netflix show, couldn't I? We could call it like the website Suckers. That definitely would be an erotic website, wouldn't it? Exactly what Pete says there. Make your emails personal. Copy and paste jobs don't work. Copy and paste jobs never work. Hey, Francisco, not seen you for a while. Hope you're okay. I would say, Lorenz, you got to kind of like, I would say it's okay to actually have both. You don't have to go from Elementor to Bricks. You could have Elementor and have Bricks, and then you just work it with your clients. Some clients are on Elementor. Why break what works? Leave it. Why give yourself the extra hassle unless they're going to pay for it? If they're not going to pay for it, is it worth it? And the answer is probably no. Leave it. Brand new websites, maybe some of them are so quick and easy. Just do it in Elementor. Maybe some you want to be a bit more funkier. Go with Bricks. Linda. I know. I'm sorry with the fingers. I'm really sorry about the fingers. Oh, absolutely, Pete. You know the what I mean, I get some Pete. No, I tell you what, the funny ones. And I'm not saying this to attack anyone here. And please do hit like if you are liking, right? When they approach me and they go, "Yeah, we're based in London," right? Blah, 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 blah. But if you want to speak to our head designer, then they give me like Pune in India with an Indian address and an Indian phone number. And I'm like, yeah, so you're based in London. You're based in London, but our head designer got to go to India. And I'm sort of like... You could at least spoof a London address or a London phone number or something stupid like that. You just think, oh, really? And a few times I've said to some of them, "Oh, but aren't you based in London?" "Oh, yeah, we got 2 offices." I'm like, brilliant. Whereabouts in London are you? Because I'm in London right now. I could come see you. Oh, our offices are shut today. I go, don't worry, I'm here tomorrow. Oh, no, we're not there for another 2 weeks. Don't worry, I'm here I live here. So just tell me where you are and I'll post my details through your letterbox. "Oh, we don't have a letterbox." "You must have a mailbox." "Oh, yeah, we've got an email." No. You must have a mailbox somewhere to, post your mail. "Oh, no, we don't get mail." I go, "Are you sure? What, not even from HMRC?" "Oh, no. "Oh, but you have got a company number." "Oh, yeah, we've got a company number." "Can you tell me your company number?" "Oh, no, we can't share that." "No, your company number. It should be, for everyone to see." "Oh, we don't have a company number." "Right, you've not got a company number. You did mention, though, that your cost for your website is XYZ and there's VAT. So what's your VAT number?" "Oh, we can't give out the VAT number." "Right, but you said VAT." I went through a massive exchange with someone and I was like, what the, yeah. And then I really want them to I want to send them an animated GIF, which is basically my hand like this, like Jaws, slap, right? Slap them all across. Yeah, and this is why cold emailing is not always good. But if you are strategic. So, quite a lot of companies do contact me and go, "Hey, would you review our plugin or theme?" I only respond to those where I can tell it is a personal message. Do you know how many companies have contacted me and they are real companies, they are big companies, and the message is like, "Hi, we really love your channel, blah, 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 blah." And you can so tell it is just a copy, paste, send. Copy, paste, send. Basically, "Oh, I want to have a shit. I'll go to the toilet. I flush the toilet." That's it. And if that's how you value me with do the shit, clean the shit, flush the shit. If that's how you value me, I don't want to know you. I don't want to know you. But I am very, yeah, that's how I am. Damn, where are we going with today's live chat? Hey, where are we going with today's live chat? Yeah, exactly, Michael. Our mail drop is in London, but the call center is in India or somewhere else. And again, I'm not having a go at anyone who's based in India or works in India or anything like that. But what I am trying to say is be goddamn honest. And this is for everyone, right? This is for everyone. Don't pretend to be somewhere else to win business. Because when you get caught out, it don't look good for your reputation. It don't look good. It don't look good. But what I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with it. And like Time Pass says, there's nothing wrong with it. But be honest. Don't pretend to be somewhere else. I've got clients or people work in America. I make clear to them, hey, we're not in America. So there might be a time difference with when we communicate. We can get over that. We can work with that. Companies do it all the time. But be upfront about who you are, what you do, where you're based. Are you a real company? Are you freelancing? What can you do? Don't bullshit people. Don't say, yeah, I could do page speed performance. Yeah. And then all you do is load NitroPack. I even gave you the ludicrous mode in NitroPack. Boom. Ludicrous mode in NitroPack. So, someone just paid you $50 for page speed performance and you just did what? I gave them NitroPack. Did you custom load the fonts? I didn't have to load the custom load the font, the custom load the load the font, the fonts. Did you WebP the images? I don't know. I only know the letters PNG. WebP's 4 letters. Is that too much? Do you get what I mean? Do you know how many people on Fiverr? You know, optimization. If you go and look on Fiverr, look at them all, right? They're just nitropacking you. They're just nitropacking your website. They ain't going to do jack. When I say they ain't going to do jack, I don't mean they're going to go and find someone called Jack and like rough them up. I don't mean they're going to do jack. I mean jack all or jack shit. Same thing, right? Brett, I've had that. Brett, my friend, I've had that. Sometimes I've connected with people or they want to connect with me and I literally get a message on LinkedIn. It's like, hi Imran, it's Bob. How you doing? Hope you're okay. Yeah, just wanted to drop you a quick message. Yeah, get in touch if you ever want to talk. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You wanted to connect with me. I just accepted it. Where did all of this let's talk? What are you, my angel? Ooh, who are you? My God, you know, what are you? What's going on here? What's going on here? Absolutely, yeah, Pete. I mean, that's a good point that Pete makes, actually. Here's my tip for something you might want to do, though. Here's my tip for something you might want to do. Can I show... Flip, I just whacked my elbow. Can I just show you my little tip? So let's just open up a Canva, right? Here's my tip for something you might want to do. And I think this is quite a funky thing to do, okay? So let me just log into my Canva website. Not Canva website, basically Canva, right? So let's just go and create a design, okay? Let's just do a 1,000 by 1,000 pixel, right? Let's just do something like that, okay? SiteGround don't accept clients from, well, really? What, even Norway? That's a bit of a weird one. Right, so we're on Canva, right? Let me find... Look, it's even got these stuff we did yesterday where we were trying to find AI eating pizza in your pajamas. What the hell was all that about? And Uranus. Like, going to the toilet with Uranus. That's AI, by the way. Right, let's find a video. Right, let's pretend... Let's just go for this video here, right? Let's just go for this video here, okay? Let's just go for this video. This is not a good video, if I'm honest, because obviously it's not cropped right. So let me just do that, right? Let's just do that, right? Now let me get the frame, Where is it? Where is it? Let's get the frame. Let's put the video here for a moment. Like that. Let's just center it. Now if I get the video, if you do that, okay, what I've just done here, right, and then you name it, and then you export that, download that as an MP4 file, right, and it's a white background. Look at that. So when you add that to an email, imagine right now. I mean, look, should we do it? Should we do it? Right, let's just do it, okay? Let's just edit this video and make it be just make it be 2 seconds long, right, for now, right? 2 seconds long. Let's now download it. Download. And then if you add that onto your email, okay, so did that do it? I think that's done it. Was that quick? Has it done it? I think it's done it. There you go, it's done it. Right. Now let me open up an email, right? This should all make sense in a get that out of the way. New email. Right, let's just go over here. Right, so let's say now we're creating a brand new... Oh, flipping heck. Let's go like we're creating a brand new email, right? You know, hi, whatever you're going to say, right? Like that. Okay. And then... This might not work, actually. No, it should work. It's not going to work. I've got to use a different format. Yeah, but what you could do is you could pop the email in like that as well. So it's actually playing. I need to do this differently. But you could have it whereby it's actually playing it. So you need to embed it into there. So when they open it, not only do they get, not only, sorry, let me just open this up here. Boop. Not only can they like see your content, but they've also got the video talking to them. And if you do a white background and your email is a white background as well, it looks like it's just on the email. That's another funky little way of engaging with your client base and what you're doing. Please don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. I'm only going to be live for 2 more minutes. Then I'm going to go check my son. Check he's all right. Still alive. And I have got, since we went live, I have got 8 new emails come in that I... In fact, I can tell you now, spam... let me read this properly. Spam. Spam, not spam. And this one is a client one, where they need to kind of just find out a little bit more stuff. That is a good point, though, Pete. Do you know what, Pete? You're probably giving better advice than me at the moment. You know, just do it straight in Loom and you could do that. Okay, look, everyone, I am going to end the live chat in about 30 seconds. Any final questions before I cut off? Take care, Brett, David, Pete, Emmanuel, Erling. Pigstar, if you're still here. George is probably gone. Zanti's probably not here. Linda. Everyone else that is on the live chat, you know, Francisco, RT Time Pass, Michael D, Brian Harper, Batags, Claudius. I'm trying to think of any other names I've missed. Lauren, Sam White. I think some of you already jumped off maybe. But look, take care, everyone. I will be back tomorrow, but it's the normal time for how we do our live chats, which will be... Artif's got a question. Go, Artif. You got a question. Yeah, ask away. Tea or coffee, you... I prefer this, you know. No tea or coffee, mate. I prefer this. Back normal time. Because it's Wednesday tomorrow. And then on Thursday will be... For me, not you. What do you mean for me? And then on Thursday, we're back on the later time again. To basically be more accessible for a lot of people from the United States. Take care. Hope you enjoyed today's chat. I know it was all over. Look, I'm really sorry. Someone's bound to watch this and get really offended. If you got offended, I sincerely apologise. But I don't really apologise. I say it like it is. But I hope you enjoyed how we talk about our topics. We discuss stuff. But we also are brutally honest about what we think and feel about just life and websites and stuff like that. Okay, everyone, take care. I'm going to catch you all later. See you all soon. Look after yourselves. Don't forget to hit like. And if you're watching on replay, please do still hit like and go and check out our website for our mastery modules. Right, get out of here. Bye.